Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Devon from TrapCardGaming. I am a special guest. Alongside with me is Julian, and we are filling in for Eugene and Ian currently.
Because they're out on dates, I guess.
Yes.
They have their own lives to lead.
Right now, I think this is probably a little before where we left off last. We kind of a little bit started a new playthrough, just trying to change things up. And right now I am poorly stocked.
Yeah, we just kind of ran through using all the potions and everything just to get to this point, so we're kind of low on everything.
We decided to poison both glasses for both Campbell
and the other man.
And the other man, whose name I cannot recall.
He never comes up again, so I don't really see the point in saving him. You're so evil.
Men will come get you when we're finished.
Everybody's their own little
each other entertained.
villain.
Yeah. I mentioned this earlier, but Dishonored really has like Bond villains.
I agree.
The Lord Regent, especially.
Oh yeah.
And suddenly this.
No, Mr. Corbin, I want you to die.
Thank you.
Which is, this game is really unique because I did some,
Still holds up.
To be honest,
right, it still holds up great, but more so, I remember getting this game back in the 9th of October 2012, back when it just
It was 5 o'clock.
It's 5 o'clock.
I was wearing my lucky underpants that day.
I just pre-ordered it. I was like, I gotta get this, and then I pick it up and I start playing it, and I fall in love with this game. And I'm really happy that they're releasing a sequel to this, following the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Actually,
You can't seriously.
I'm quite curious what the storyline is going to be, considering you'll be playing Emily.
Yeah, I'm excited. Ike and I'm sure Ike has mentioned this in past Let's Plays, but we're both doing the thing where we do not look at a single trailer or gameplay or anything. I've never done that before, and I'm very excited because I got this game, let's see, I want to say it was 2014, so I played it a bit late. But it was still fantastic at the same time. And I was struck that I had played sort of the original Thief before it, and I always loved it because it had that sort of sprawling open level design.
Right.
That I enjoyed, and also the thing I also liked, it did this great thing that books always do when it comes to its narrative, is having its narrative be told through multiple different perspectives. Basically having like the same event being from different points of people, and also like through the tidbits that you hear, like when guards will talk or whatever, like what they know, and they're through the very limited information they get about you or about the incident, and it really made it a lot deeper. Not so much deeper, but a lot more sort of intricate and interesting. Right.
I like how the choices you make within the game can change how the game turns out. Like, I mean, it's not really that significant.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you can go full on chaos and kill everybody, and okay, you'll encounter a few more weepers, but other than that, it's not like it's too much of a burden on you.
Yeah. It does. I do like that when it does that sort of change within the little details of the gameplay. But I didn't like it was the moral choice system leading to just 2 different endings. That I always will hate that.
There's actually 3 endings.
Oh yeah. But you know what I mean.
Yeah,
right?
But I mean, there's like, okay, you got the super good ending, the super bad ending, and the bad ending, and then I wouldn't necessarily say it's a bad ending. It's more of like a neutral ending, and then there's the bad ending. Where, okay, either the world kind of goes to shit, or you're good and the world isn't so shit, or if Emily dies, everything's...
You just leave all the shit.
You leave all the shit.
Right? Either way, it's shit. Yeah, I just don't enjoy multiplayer. Oh no!
Yeah, no.
Run!
No.
Run, Forrest! Oh no, you're a Magica. Oh gosh.
I'm really rusty. I apologize.
Devon, I always like to think that you like lie under Xbox sheets in like a room that's just totally branded everything Xbox.
No, it's no, I'm not that much of a fanboy. I am very much neutral to all consoles. Yeah, I don't like to be that guy.
It just amuses me to think. Oh no! Kill his knees. Take that knee.
It's not working.
Just run out the window. Yeah, but again, Dishonored 2, super pumped, right?
Yeah, super pumped. I'm really excited to see the new mechanics. I have actually, as well as you might not have seen, since you're not into the trailers. I've watched a few trailers. I haven't seen really any gameplay necessarily, but to say the least, I don't know if you'd like to hear a little bit. It's not really too much of a spoiler.
No, go ahead. I'm fine with hearing stuff. I just don't want to see it.
Right. This is bad. Regardless, there's this kind of new. So Emily's gonna get powers via the Outsiders.
Right.
What the conclusion is, and there's this weird new power. It's kind of like black tentacles almost. Like you.
Yeah, I saw the original cinematic trailer.
Right.
So I understand that. Yeah.
Right, yeah. Which I find unique and interesting new mechanic.
Yeah, and they're making them different gameplay styles, which is great. But I hope it's also just different level design for Corvo and Emily.
Are these confirmed that
Well,
it's gonna be both? Or?
I'll explain myself a little bit. I hope it'll be more the lines of, say, for example, like Emily or Corvo has to go assassinate someone as like at a very prestigious party, like Lady Boyle style, right?
Mm-hmm.
So in that case, like Emily would probably go in undercover as like a guest at the party, right? Wear a mask, etc., since she's a very high-profile person. In the Dishonored world, whereas Corvo would say like could go through the sewers, kill guards, like go through the vents, Bruce Willis and Die Hard, right?
Yeah.
So like that's my thing. Like the level design should change. Like how you traverse the levels and the mission should change depending on who you are, and I think they're going to do that because it seems kind of like a no-brainer. Oh no.
You appeared as if from nowhere.
Yeah, is he helping you do the combination?
Oh, I thought he was just some enemy. He just looked over at his dead
He's like, oh, no.
comrade, like, oh,
Thank you enough.
oh, that happened.
No, actually, if you listen in, I guess their sister's sick with something, and they're like, oh, we gotta kill her because she's sick. And then if you help me, you can help the save. Yeah, I enjoy that. There's gonna be an entirely new setting. I'm not sure exactly how.
I heard the name, but I totally forgot.
I do not recall.
It starts with a K. I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah, sure, go ahead. Yeah, I can't quite recall what the environment is. I think it's I think it's very coastal.
Yeah, it is. I think it's sort of based more on like Italian steampunk.
Right. Italian.
Well, it looks like more like it'll be a little more coastal, a little more jungly.
Yeah, exactly. So like Cuba.
In Cuba, Dishonored 2 Cuba. Right. Jeez, I can't find the location.
Which is unique to have something not so industrialized as well, giving it that kind of more natural feel.
No, I don't want to go there for spoilers.
Trying to figure out the name without spoiling anything.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the name without going anywhere that could show me anything that would spoil it. Anyway, they'll probably tell us in the comments, or Ian will yell at us. Ian's a track right now. That's why he's not here. He's running.
Oh, that you? Yeah,
I'll give you my share of
what
elixir.
happens is
I don't
this
want to
guy was
believe
here
from the
sick,
eyes
and then they're all gonna gang up on him.
I don't want to spread the
grenade.
Oh, I
blame
remember
to
that.
anyone else. Don't fall
I haven't played this. I mean, I brushed up on this game a little this morning, but I play on 360, so the controls are really wonk. Well, not necessarily wonk, but it's different scheme. So I'm feeling very rusty and poorly right now. Also trying to multitask and talk, which is fine.
Turn your back.
Yeah, that's what the game does well. Is it has those like these little hidden interactions that you can just find. It makes the world a little teeny bit more immersive and detailed.
It's
great.
Restrict the wandering eyes that look hither and yonder for some flashing thing that easily catches.
That seems. Oh, that looks painful. Ow.
Well, isn't it's kind of like what they I would say the Romans did back to their people. To give them an honorable death, they would shove their gladiators through their like spinal cord. I think it was the movie Gladiator.
Are you not entertained? So let's see. What else do we want Dishonored 2? You mentioned You were mentioning something, I think, in TrapCardGaming.
Oh yeah, I was talking about mostly just talking about the new mechanic with the whole weird black tentacle arm things.
Yeah.
That are gonna give it. It's like maybe it's the replacement for Blink, or I don't even know if they're gonna.
It's. I think it's just gonna be Emily's equivalent to Blink. I think Corvo will probably still have Blink.
Right.
And if you see, like, there's various. I've looked at the concept art. In one of the concept arts, Corvo is sitting right behind Emily, and Emily looks all like cool with her mask, and Corvo just looks like an old, angry grandpa who's a Vietnam veteran. He looks really old and jaded. He looks like Dowd now.
He looked like. Well, I mean, like, essentially, he's like becoming. I wouldn't say he'd go to the point where he'd be a hired killer, but.
Kind of. I see. I mean, like, that's the thing. Will they make even Corvo the voice acted? That'd be interesting.
From the way I hear it.
Or will they
Campbell
make?
lived a
Like, what will they
life.
do with him? Will they make him like a
Maybe
hired
it's
grumpy
not
killer,
my place to
or
say.
will they?
Men
I'm
of the
interested to
faith
see what they're going to
shouldn't
do
live
with
like
Corvo
barons.
and how he's going to fit into
You
it.
ready to
Because
go?
I think it's unarguably going to be Emily's story.
Right.
Rather than Corvo's.
Okay, let's go.
I think Corvo may still remain a silent character, just because I feel like it would be weird giving him a voice after going through an entire game without giving him a voice, because they wanted you to project yourself into the character so much.
But did you do that with Corvo? I didn't really do that with Corvo. You do that more with like characters like Gordon Freeman or with Link, right? Like you inject your personality into them. But I find with Itano it was just hard for me to put myself in his brain.
I didn't have too hard of a time, because when I put myself into his brain, I'm playing my own play style. So
I expect I'll win. Congratulate.
Yeah. I suppose it's different for every person, but when I play the way I kind of project myself into the character is playing the game the way I want to play it, versus somebody else. Like, if I'm not set along a certain guide of rules, like
No,
My
same
uncle's
here.
been
Like
killed, hasn't
you still want to play it in the way that you would react to various situations in the game. But in that way, it makes it less about Corvo's opinions as projected through him by you, but more just you.
Right.
So in that way, like, Corvo becomes more of just like the little doll, rather than like a character that is acting in the way that you would.
But I definitely think he will remain a silent character. But I would say it's kind of weird to have like Emily be like the apprentice and him be the mentor, and yet he be a silent mentor. But I suppose I don't know how they're gonna play it out, but I suppose it could work where he could just not make very much of an appearance.
I think it's actually going to make a ton of appearances, because I think the fans will want it, right? They'll want Corvo to be around. And he's also featured in so much concept art and so much of, like the mask is being marketed all the time, and he's always being shown in pictures and what have you, that the fans will want him around. I think that's fine. I think... I don't know, maybe it's too early to say, but I think when it comes down to it, I'd much rather... I'll want to play as Emily first, obviously, but I think it might make it just a tighter narrative and a tighter story and altogether a tighter game if it was just Emily.
Right, I'm kind of curious whether it's going to be you just playing as Emily, or if there's going to be some point where you swap off between characters. I think it would be, definitely I would agree with it, it would be more tighter of a game, per se, if you just played as Emily.
Yeah. I mean, but who knows? Like, there is, like, the multiple perspective thing that Dishonored does really well, so maybe it'll implement that in a really cool way with the two characters.
Right.
Or, like, you both see their perspectives on the same thing from different sides, and it gets really detailed like that. So...
I just feel like if you're going to be putting all your time and points into specific character attributes and stuff, then you might as well.
So yeah, this is like I did see like the trailer, the original cinematic trailer, and there was that really gross moment in it. It still kind of messes me up when Emily runs by like a diseased body. It's full of like little holes and like little things crawl out of it. That made me a little bit ill. I could not handle that.
I haven't seen the trailer in a while, so... not in a while. I mean, I have seen it prior to now, but it's been a while since I've viewed it.
I hope it just doesn't.
Okay.
I'm down the sewers. Yes, I am down in the sewers.
Let's go look at answer.
Okay.
So you just pop